I'm 24 years old. I'm still a virgin. You want to know why I'm still a virgin? Because I'm ugly. And the main reason I know that is because all the women that I ever speak to just tend to avoid me and act like they don't like me. It could mean that they have boyfriends. Now there's a big reason not to like me or have any interest in me whatsoever. But you know something? Women. Man. If I ever meet a girl and like her and then speak to her for about 7 days, 2-3 months or whatever, you know, and then realize, oh crap, you have a boyfriend. Never, ever will I speak to her ever again. And I know that seems weird. You're like, why can't you be friends with her? Well, fucking can't. I can't do it. There's a reason. I fucking can't do it. I know. That seems stupid. But if she has like a boyfriend and I'm just being her friend and speaking to her and all that shit, well, her boyfriend will probably find out eventually and be like, hey, why are you speaking to my girl? Hey, bitch, get on the fucking floor, bitch. You know? You know what I'm saying? That kind of sucks. And now if it's a woman that I don't like, which actually yes, there are women that I don't like, and there are women that I have certain preferences too. So I guess I shouldn't complain about everyone else's preference that they don't want a guy who has a freaking injury in a left arm that doesn't work. You know what I'm saying? A cerebral palsy. You know what I mean? A brain injury, a speech impediment, all of those things. I know. I seem judgmental too. But I don't care. Two can play that game, you know what I'm saying? Everyone has their preferences. Everyone does. I can even be that, you know, I can be the snob every now and then and all of that stuff, you know. I usually try to respect everyone around me. I should try to respect their opinions. I should try, you know, whatever, you know. In order to get a really pretty girl, I'm probably going to have to make a lot of money. But the problem is, how do I make that much money? How? A person like me could never become famous because I'm ugly, right? Right? I know that there's this fat woman and there's a few other people that are famous because they have like disabilities and probably because they're so morbidly obese that people just have to tune in. But that's different, you know. I'll probably never have any friends because I'm probably average. I'll probably never be famous because of that, you know. And plus, I have no talent. Now, I do want to become a filmmaker and all that stuff. I want to make a movie, and everyone's like, get started. Well, you know, like I said, I don't have any talent. I don't have any talent. Seriously. No talent. I can't draw. I can't write. I can't act. Therefore, I'm probably never going to make the movie. You know what I'm saying? At one point, I was a pretty good writer. At least it seemed like it. And my English teacher even recommended me for UIL and all that stuff. But who cares? That was back in 12th grade, back when I was taking my medication. Maybe that had a lot to do with it. Maybe taking my medication was best for me. Maybe it was best. But I don't think so. I really don't think so. Anyway, because I have no talent, I have no money, and because I have no money, I have no girlfriend. But the problem is you can't just have money. You can't just go and sell stocks online. And if you do sell stocks online and end up getting like rich, end up getting millions, 44 million in 3 years or whatever, you know. If you do that, and you know what I'm saying. If you do that and you end up if you get rich, you know, they're never going to see it. You know, women aren't just going to say, "Oh yeah, I know this guy's got money and all that shit." No, they have to see, they have to make that, you know, you have to make them believe that you're rich. You know, that somehow, you know, and that'll attract them, and that's how the actors get all these women. You know, that's how the directors and not the screenwriters so much, but that's how all these rich people, all these celebrities get so many women, because they're publicized. You know what I'm saying? They're they're out there. You know what I mean? They're visible. I can't get a girlfriend even if I do all of that stuff. Even if I do try to make money somehow. You know, even if I do like some stupid little porn site or whatever where I make fucking CGI porn or whatever, like 1,000 videos and then pay and then charge people $1 a day to watch them or some shit. You know. And end up having like 5,000 subscribers or whatever and get like $1 million a year. Would they ever fucking want? No, they wouldn't. They wouldn't. Because they won't see me. They won't see it. They won't realize that I'm fucking running this shit, you know. And I'm not going to do that, of course, because that's stupid. But they won't be able to tell that I'm actually up here running this shit, you know. Now, this YouTube video is not going to go viral. I'm pretty certain it's not going to go viral. If it does happen to get 1 million views, so be it. But I don't think it will. You know what I mean? I know it's stupid. I'm getting a little off subject. I get way off subject. I have ADD, you know? But yeah, I think I should cover a lot in this video, you know? Why women don't like me? Because I'm ugly? Because I'm poor. I'm 24 years old. I'm still a virgin. Because I can't run. Because I'm not athletic. Because I'm skinny. Because I don't know. I have a speech impediment. I'm stupid, mentally retarded, whatever. You know. I have disabilities. That kind of sucks. That really sucks. I fucking hate that shit. Anyway. My problem is that I a lot of people tell me this. That if I can't lower my standards, then there's no use. There's no fucking use, you know. A lot of people tell me go for a fat woman, but I can't do it. Now I guess I could go for a fat woman. You know what I'm saying? I could go for a fat woman with a pretty face, and then like start working out. You know, I can just be around here and just be starting lifting weights, you know, and start running in place and do all this, you know. Maybe it'll rub off a little bit. Oh, she'll be like, okay, I'll do this too, you know. And then she'll get like really skinny. Yeah, okay, that's great. She'll get really skinny. Did you hear what I said just now? Okay, sorry about that. What I said was, if I can get like a fat woman and maybe she'll lose weight, maybe with a pretty face, you know. Lose weight and be like all sexy. Yeah, that'll be all right. That'll be cool. Problem is, a lot of people will think. No, I don't know. Problem is, you know, a lot of people won't try. Okay, they won't try to lose weight. They won't try to, you know, get fit and all that stuff. You know, I'm not very fit myself. I'm probably 20 to 30% body fat, and I weigh 150 pounds, you know, 140 pounds, 150 pounds, you know. I don't weigh very much, but I'm 20 to 30% body fat, so I'm fat, you know. I'm kind of fat. And I'm 5'10", 5'11", somewhere around there, maybe 6 foot the most. 5'10" at least. Anyway. Shit. Why am I still doing this, man? I should be over with this video right about now. What the fuck am I doing? Okay, comment below. Comment below. If you think that I'm ugly, go ahead and say yes, I am ugly. If you don't think I'm ugly, then maybe you'll boost my confidence. But if I look on the other side and you're a dude, or maybe one of my sisters, then I'm probably just going to block you or something. Okay. Anyway, that's all I got to say today. Fuck you guys. I'm going home.